Hello, welcome once again to another edition of the Coach's Corner program. I'm Jeff Ruth, along with Harding Boys basketball coach Jamie Pearson. And Jamie, you never know once you get to the postseason whether we're going to have another show or not, but glad to say we're going to have at least one more show because you came up with a really solid win on Tuesday night.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like more shows. The kids really stepped up. We beat an OCC champion team in Olentangy in pretty convincing fashion. So it's a big win for me because it was my first tournament win here at Harding. And as far as Central District tournament wins, as I know the paper and people have talked about, we don't have a lot of those in the last 40 years or so. So, definitely celebrating those. So, a lot of people put a lot of time in, and it's good to see the culmination of that, not only the coaching staff, but of course the players, working on their game year round. So was very, very pleased with the victory.
Not only did you get a home victory on Tuesday, you get another home game on Friday night.
Yeah, we got the 12th seed in the draw out of 40-some teams, and for Central District Division I basketball, that was pretty impressive, and we were able to do some things and kind of deciding a little bit to who we wanted to play, or more importantly, who we didn't want to play. And we just thought that there was an opportunity for us to get a win and then, potentially have a couple of home games. And we got the first win, and we got another home game, and we got another chance to get a victory before we go into the district round. So got to take care of business first. Tays Valley's a good team, has a good record, and I'm glad that we don't have to drive an hour and a half south, and they're coming up our way.
Especially on a Friday night.
On a Friday night on 23, so you want to keep away from that.
I remember years ago, Harding had a game down at Canal Winchester on a Friday night, and the traffic, and I think the game started like an hour and a half late.
Yeah, it's you head South Columbus on any time, let alone a Friday night, and it doesn't matter what direction you're coming. Yeah. It's I guess real estate's hot down there, so people are driving. So I hopefully have a safe trip up here, but maybe it'll wear them out a little bit.
All right. We'll come back. We'll take a look at some of the highlights from the game Tuesday. We'll talk a little bit about Tays Valley, and we'll do that right after these words.
Whoa! Slow down there, Hot Rod. We know you're in a hurry to get to the historic OK Cafe located at 734 East Center Street, Marion, Ohio. And we know you can't wait to enjoy the great food and beverages at one of the most popular restaurants in town, known for their famous handmade pizzas, subs, calzones, and more. And we know you can't wait to meet up with good friends for the best in live local entertainment, big screen sports action, bike nights with weekly contests and prizes. But what's the hurry? We're open daily from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 11 a.m. to 2:30 a.m. Fridays and Saturdays, offering dine-in, carry-out, and delivery. Oh well, some people just can't wait to get to the OK Cafe.
Lucci's Italian Scratch Kitchen is a unique dining experience with made-from-scratch ingredients and meticulous preparation of each and every plate. At Bucci's, you will not find a canned sauce in our kitchen. Every sauce from marinara and Alfredo to our scampi and marsala is prepared from scratch every single day for every single meal.
Don't forget the dessert prepared from scratch in our kitchen. Choose from fresh-made cheesecake, tiramisu, brownies, or creme brulee for a sweet treat to finish your meal.
Bucci's is also expanding with the addition of our Dock Lounge, featuring the best in local live entertainment, as well as a variety of signature cocktails and limited menu items.
The upstairs Urban 501 area is available to host your most special occasions and private events.
Also coming soon to Bucci's is our fabulous outdoor courtyard area where you and your friends can enjoy outdoor games and entertainment. Located at 320 West Center Street in Marion, Ohio, Bucci's Italian Scratch Kitchen, Urban 501, the dock, and the courtyard are your one-stop entertainment hub for any event, large or small.
Once again, back on the Coach's Corner program, and Coach, we talked last week about the long layoff of really about 10 or 11 days. Did that concern you going into the game Tuesday?
It was a little bit of both. I liked our kids, and we were able to give our kids some time off, which I think they need. We've been going at it a long time. And then the other thing I liked about it was it gave us some time to prep. But after we got the victory, I thought it worked out perfect. But in the future, kind of we'll see. Our opponent played Thursday and Friday. So they had to turn around and play us on, what was it, Tuesday. So we had 11 days. They probably had 3 days. And so there's never an exact science or formula. But, for us, it gave us some time to know our opponent, prepare for our opponent. It allowed us to work on us a little bit, get some rest. And so, I was really happy how it turned out.
And besides, it probably gave you more of a chance to scout them as well.
Oh, sure. I was able to see them 2 times, watch a lot of video on them. The coaching staff spends a lot of time kind of examining our opponents and trying to get a little bit of an advantage. So that definitely helped us out having that time. And but now we're in a short turnaround mode because we go from Tuesday to Friday. And that's what's quirky about the tournament, and I'll never understand it, is you have teams that don't play for 14 days, and then you turn around and play 2 games and 3 days. So it's like, maybe they should space it out better, but those people are good at their job, so I won't complain too much.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the highlights from the game Tuesday night.
Well, Tangi tied Marysville for the league title in the OCC Capital, I think it was. Coach John Fiesel's an excellent coach. Early on, we had a sophomore driving. Trey Cady said, not on my watch, and blocked that thing. Trey was phenomenal for us. Here's another block by Trey coming through the backside. And not only is he defending the rim, it starts our break as you see Logan Thrapp getting it moving there. And then everybody likes the dunk, and Trey, I think, had 3 of those. We threw the alley-oop over the top there. And then how about Logan Thrapp? He's leading the state in assists, or close to it, and now he's shooting the 3 as well. So definitely some good things. And, when Braylon gets going, and really I was super happy because all 4 of our seniors played exceptionally. There's another Braylon Dyer shot. Obviously Trey played well. Marquise was our third leading scorer. Here we have Logan hitting another 3. But I'll tell you who gave us some minutes. I don't know if we have some clips of it. It was Alex Stokes gave us some giant minutes, defending, grabbing some rebounds, and making some big plays. There, Trey hits another pretty deep 3, and he's excited. And Trey has battled some injuries this year as he blocks another shot. So just really happy that he was able to play well and help us get a tournament win there. And then one more Trey Cady dunk. It was quite a night for him. We didn't need him a lot in the second half, but he still did some good things. And then for good measure, one more alley-oop, and I know it got the fans excited.
It was a very close game at halftime. You really were kind of able to pull away then starting the third quarter.
Yeah, it was just give credit to our kids. We've stressed the importance of loose balls and some of those type of things, and we rebounded it well and did some good things.
All right, and now as you say, the short turnaround, you got Tays Valley on Friday. Let's talk a little bit about them.
Yeah, well, first let's watch a little more Trey dunking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. We have some highlights. This is a Columbus outfit that covers high school basketball, and again, it was neat for our kids to get some exposure. I think a lot of the narrative is that Harding doesn't play anybody, all of that kind of stuff, even though, we play Shelby, who's second in the state, and River Valley, who's ranked second in the Central District. But, it was just proud of our kids to do some things, and when they're getting some exposure, I think this was on Twitter, social media network somewhere, to just see some of our kids playing well against a good Columbus team, a well-coached Columbus team. So just pretty exciting to see some of that, and they like it too because it looks like it's HD or 4K or one of those things. But as long as the ball's going in, it makes me happy. And then once again, the exclamation point, Trey Cady with the dunk. It was just a big day for us. The crowd was happy, and hopefully it'll spring us forward to Friday against Tays Valley.
Now talk a little bit about Tays Valley.
Tays Valley plays in the Mid-State League, a southern Columbus, kind of southern Ohio, not southern Ohio, like South Central Ohio League. Play teams like Circleville, Fairfield Union out of Lancaster, Logan Elm is a Circleville school, Hamilton Township is a South Columbus school. They have an exceptional sophomore class. They have a little guard who might be the best shot maker we've played. They got a senior that's a big kid that does his work inside, and then they surround him with some role players that know their role, and many of them can shoot it. So, what I like about the matchup is it's 2 schools like us. They're the biggest school in their division. We're the biggest school in our division, and so I think it balances itself out a little bit. But they've played some good non-conference. We've played some good non-conference, and it's really a coin flip. And I'm just thankful the game's at home. So I expect it to be a good game.
In 23 games into the season, for the most part, you're pretty healthy.
Yeah, it's crazy. We've had some, and I know it happens every year, but it just seems like this year's been the worst. Trey had a high hamstring injury that kept him out 5 or 6 games. Trey Katie. Then we've had a couple kids. We've had the flu bug going around. I don't know if it's flu or COVID or any of the other abbreviations or whatever, but you're just trying to stay healthy. When it warms up a little bit and it's cold, people tend to get sick, and we've been battling a lot of that. So, not injury-wise pretty healthy, but just trying to stay healthy with some of the flu and kind of getting some of that out of our system.
Hopefully when we talk next week, we'll have more wins to talk about as well.
Yeah, it'd be a big one. I don't think I think the stat I heard, if we could pull out a second tournament win, I think it'd be the first time since the 1979-1980 season that Harding has won 2 tournament games. So that's a long way away, and there's a lot of work to be done, but our kids are hungry, and if they can keep their mind right, I think we got a chance to do that.
All right, outstanding. Congratulations on the win, and we'll do it again next
Yep.
week.
Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate you.
Going to wrap it up for this edition of the Coach's Corner program for head coach Jamie Pearson. I'm Jeff Ruth. Thanks for watching. I assumed you didn't have a player today.